Matt's asking, he's got a client with 5 different sites. Can I configure a VM at each site for Microsoft Connected Cache?
Absolutely, yes. The way I set it up in my lab here is that I actually have multiple labs in my lab. So I have one, where did I put that one? One MCC, one cache node on one specific network here on this location here that serves a few different sites. And then I have another one that is in a completely other part of the network that I have a bunch of networks using that one. And you can either set that through policies. If you're using Intune, you can also set those in regular Intune policies, or more commonly, you set it on the DHCP scope option. So in the blog post that I showed earlier, I did put in a link somewhere here on how to set it up using the DHCP. So if you scroll down to this post, I scroll down about 2/3 in it. This is the scope options you need to configure. You need to add them in, and then you simply specify the cache host in that scope. So you have your scope options here. And that allows you to have different networks use different cache servers without having to have like 5 different policies. Instead, you set it in scope options.
And that will allow unmanaged devices to use it as well, I presume?
And any device that is capable of downloading from the liver optimization, because that's the only content it will cache.
Mm-hmm.
And only content that is allowed to be cached. So we showcased this a few times, but Phil over at 2Pint put together a nice little post about which content that is peerable and not peerable, and that also goes into caching. So for example, here, if you check the 2024 edition, you will see that some content that Microsoft has is not, cacheable.
Mm-hmm.
But normal Windows updates, normal store applications, most of them that comes within Windows, they will do it. But some of the ones that you download may not. It depends. So a bit of a jungle, but yeah, there we are.
Definitely. I'm not sure if we covered this before, but do you see a benefit to folks using the standalone connected cache, even if they have Config Manager today?
I mean, if you already have a config manager infrastructure and you plan to continue to use it, you might as well use the cache server there. What is nice about the standalone option is the metrics, because config manager doesn't have really good metrics at all,
Yeah.
whereas the online version actually has, better at least metrics. So if I go to my caches, I can either go to just the overview and I'm up to 81% now, so that is good. But I have some overview here about the downloads, but I can also go down onto the metrics here, and I can set a timeline I want to look for, maybe the last 48 hours, and I will pick a metric, how many megabytes was downloaded, etc. And it will show me that, and I can zoom in and whatnot here in the data. So it's better.
That's really nice.
Yeah. So I'll say that is an improvement. Plus, it can run on anything. In this case, I'm running my 2 caches. They are on Windows 11 clients.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that is nice. So you can kind of throw something out there on whatever network you need, and
yeah,
away you go.
indeed. So great question. Thank you, Matt.